Good evening. Welcome to Novi Woods. My name is David Ascher. It's a great joy to get to be the principal here. I have the best job in the district. You are in for a treat today. Our Have a Merry One multicultural celebration of December holidays. This would be a great time to practice your waves. Mom, dads, grandmas, and grandpas, aunts, and uncles, you can wave. Boys and girls, wave back. We'll step back. Get your pictures. Lovely. Everyone gets the waves going in. Got it? I'll tell you what, they're a pretty good looking group tonight, aren't they? This is lovely. Thank you, third graders. Thanks again for coming tonight. We can't put together activities like this without your great support and the great support of our entire school team. There are so many people that we could thank and put them here. We are going to ask that if there are any siblings, older or younger, if they could please be sure be with their parents right now. So out of respect for our performers, that they're not running around with things that just kind of distracts our students. We want them to have the best opportunity to demonstrate all that they've learned and can share tonight with and for you. Activities like this, especially this concert, kicks off our holiday season here at Novi Woods. Anybody have a double header? Anyone coming back tomorrow for our kindergarten concert? Great, we're glad you're going to be here. We'll be sending out a link to stream that concert tomorrow. So tomorrow morning at about 9 o'clock, I'll be sending out that link. You can do that too. Most importantly, we cannot do activities like this without the great leadership of Mrs. Saley, our music teacher. Mrs. Saley, thank you very much for all that you do for our students and for our school.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ascher. And I just have to say, I can't stop looking at them. They look so nice, and they're so very proud and so excited to have you here this evening. Really quickly before we start, I would like to just thank you in advance for all the help that was offered this evening for our celebration that's following, and also for our canned food drive. We really do appreciate everyone who made a donation this evening, and it was a really rewarding experience for us to think about our own celebration, but at the same time think about how we can help others. We hope you find our performance an uplifting adventure. It's really been a great opportunity for us to learn and share about other people's traditions and cultures, and the more we learn, the easier we will all find it to truly understand the true meaning of every December holiday, which is the gift of peace on earth and goodwill toward men. We invite you to sit back and relax and enjoy our performance.
There's so much going on everywhere around town. The lights, the decoration, the sound of the season, it really puts me in the holiday spirit.
Plus, we get so much time off school. I'm really looking forward to our Christmas vacation. But just wait a minute. Not everybody celebrates Christmas, you know. There are lots of other holidays that are celebrated in December.
That's true, and we know in our community there are many different beliefs, nationalities, and faiths that are celebrated. We've been learning that it's these differences that make us all unique and special.
cans for a canned food drive, we will see some beautiful decorations. Oh yes, how could we forget? Even though we're on vacation, we still have lots of work to do. But this type of work will help other people.
Let's hurry and get to work. We have lots of foods and cans to collect. Ascher, I'm grateful that folks are so generous over the holidays.
It's funny that you mentioned that many holidays are celebrated in December. I just saw one of the most unusual candle holders in the store on the main street. One holder held 9 candles, one held 7. And the clerk told me that there were paper bags with candles too.
I saw the same thing last week. I found out that the bags in the windows have stand and candles in them. I've never seen anything like them before. I wonder what all the candles mean. Can anyone explain it?
The first candle holder I see is called a menorah. It holds 9 candles. It's a symbol for Hanukkah, a Jewish holiday that takes place in December. The middle candle is called the shamash, and it is used to light each of the other candles. It is lit every night during the celebration of Hanukkah. The story of Hanukkah is so exciting. I would like to learn more about the fight for freedom. Let's find out why the tradition of Hanukkah is so amazing, and why we light a candle every 8 nights for 8 nights. It truly is a miracle. Christmas is an annual Christian holiday held on December 25th, celebrating the birth of Jesus.
Christmas celebrations are often combined with presents for other winter celebrations. Many people put up a Christmas tree, decorate their homes, visit family and friends, and exchange gifts.
More than 160 countries celebrate Christmas. A few countries refer to the holiday as a family day.
The festival of Christmas celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ and conveys his message of love, tolerance, and brotherhood. It is a celebration of humanity and mankind.
Whatever identify as, Christmas can be meaningful in many ways.
For many, this time of year is special as we gather together with family and friends, put others before ourselves, and focus on giving. Wow, that was really amazing. I think sometimes we forget about the true meaning of Christmas. What other December holidays have I been missing?
Well, I've been studying upon Kwanzaa, a holiday which was created in 1966. During Kwanzaa, African-American traditions and principles are celebrated for 7 days. That must be what the other candle holders call. Yes, it's a kernel which holds a candle for each of the 7 days of Kwanzaa. The family gathers each night to light a candle and talk about this special principle that includes us about the day. The principle is usually explained from storytelling so that children can better understand and gives us power. The first one is called emoji. It means unity in the family, unity in the community, and unity in the nation. The next one is Hugi Chaguya. It means self-determination, deciding things for ourselves, speaking for ourselves.
The next principle is Ujima. It means working together and responsibly to make life better for our community. The next principle of Kwanzaa is Ujima. Ujima means cooperating to build and support our businesses. Ni is the next principle. It means purpose or a reason for living.
Another principle of Kwanzaa is Kuumba. It means creativity using our minds and our hands to leave our community more beautiful than it was before.
the last principle of Kwanzaa's Imani. It means faith, believing in ourselves, our people, and believing in our future.
The Nguzo Sabas are based on universal principles that can be an active part of people's lives all year round. We can use them every day, no matter what holidays we celebrate, to help us become the best that we can be.
I don't know about you, but those 7 principles remind me of the 7 habits that we learn about and live every day at school. It's so cool we know so many different ways to help us learn and grow each day at school and at home. some of the other places in town, let's head to the town square. I think there's a giant Christmas tree with tons of presents. We're sure to find some donations for our food drive there.
When I think of Christmas, I think of greeting cards. Tons of presents and lots of snow. Holly, ivy, and mistletoe. Reindeer, elf, and ho ho ho. Who are we waiting for? I think we all know.
Yes, our good friend Old Saint Nick will be coming down the chimney on Christmas Eve. We all know that Santa makes his list and he checks it twice. So you should think about whether you've been naughty or you've been nice. sure a great time of year. Now let's head down the street. Check out those little paper bags. They are really interesting. What's that all about?
Back in the 16th century, Spanish people began celebrating Christmas by reenacting Mary and Joseph's search for a room at the inn, or posada, in Bethlehem. The Hispanic tradition has evolved into quite an event. Guests come from house to house asking for a place to stay.
The guests, often dressed up in traditional costumes, are turned away at each home just as Mary and Joseph were. More guests join the search and are turned away again. But finally, they come to a house where the pathway is lit by luminarias. Those little candles in bags, held down by a bit of sand. In this house, they are welcomed.
It must be an amazing sight. You know, Hispanic tradition says luminarias light the way to Bethlehem. This is the time we are excited about seeing the piñata. Let the singing, dancing, and celebrating begin.
Celebration of La Fiesta de la Posada has really brought me into the holiday spirit. I just love the story of the journey of Mary and Joseph on Christmas Eve.
With all this talk of singing, dancing, and presents, there's something we should remember. It's the spirit of the holiday season and why we celebrate each December.
The holidays are a time for joy, to remember our family. It's a time to gather together the ones that we love. I'm sure everyone's agree.
So let's take a moment this holiday season to be thankful, but not just for presents and toys, for friends and family and for all that we love, in a season that is so full of joy.
No matter how or what you celebrate, we need to remember the important reasons behind this celebration. The reasons for giving, the reasons for sharing, the reasons for loving, and the reasons for caring. Come on, guys, it has been a great great day. So many new and exciting celebrations in our little town. It has been amazing to learn about other traditions besides our own. December in our town will never be quite the same. It will be even better.
You know, the best part is that every tradition and celebration has a common theme: joy, hope, love, and most of all, peace.
Wow, I can't believe how participating in a canned food drive has changed the way I think about the month of December. It's amazing to be able to help other people and to help spread the holiday spirit around our town.
We begin with the amazing story of Hanukkah and how the miracle that the oil lasts 8 days.
We heard a church choir preparing for Christmas Eve service and learned that there was really room at the inn, or at least in the stable.
We danced to the drums of Kwanzaa and learned that the 7 principles are things we can all live by and follow every day of our lives.
We made a list of Santa Claus, and we hope that he will pay us a visit on Christmas Eve.
And finally, we heard the mariachi band in the celebration of La Fiesta de la Posada. We saw how the luminaries light the way of the Bethlehem.
Did you know that there are even more holidays that are celebrated in December? I know in our community we have so much diversity and many who come from different culture, faiths, and backgrounds.
For example, in countries such as Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Finland, St. Lucia's Day is celebrated on December 13th. This holiday celebrates a role from long ago used to smuggle food to people who are hiding because of their faith. And in places such as Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia, Boxing Day is celebrated on December 26th. This tradition which has long included giving money and other gifts to those who were needy in service positions, has been dated to the Middle Ages.
Omisoka New Year's Eve is the second most important day in Japanese tradition because it's the final day of the old year and eve of New Year's Day, which is the most important day of the year.
Diwali typically falls towards the end of October or the first half of November each year. It is a 5-day festival in many regions of India. It is celebrated by ceremonies, fireworks, and sweets.
Saturn is mentored to honor fire and to defeat the forces of darkness, frost and cold. It was traditionally celebrated in ancient Iran near the beginning of the spring. It was so interesting to share and learn about the celebrations and holidays which take place in other families. We all found that it is these differences that make us so special and unique, and that is what makes our community such an amazing place to live.
No matter who you are or what you believe, you should always hold the true meaning of December in your heart. Always remember the reasons we cherish this time with our friends and our family.
For tonight and always, we wish peace, hope, love, and joy to everyone. Thank you for celebrating the holidays of December with us. We wish each and every one of you a merry and blessed holiday seasons with the ones you love.
Oh, let's give them one more round of applause. Bravo, boys and girls. Boys and girls, give me 1 second. We have something very special happening after the concert. I think you might know. If you haven't noticed, the tagline of this concert was a celebration of multicultural December holidays. Take a look around. We have a very multicultural, extremely diverse community, and that makes us stronger and a better school. It is a great place to grow great leaders here with these boys and girls. This just opens up the door with the holidays that we celebrate in December. As a little bit of a tag, I would encourage you to put on your calendar February 1st. Our PTO is having our second multicultural night. You'll get a real flair and a feeling for that. Boys and girls, thank you so much for reminding us what is most important, not just in December, but all year long. Peace, love, hope, and joy. And you brought all of that to Novi Woods tonight. Looking forward to it. But I have been told that there's special dismissal instructions. Mrs. Silly does not trust me with those dismissal instructions, so, well, it would be best if you gave it that way, so. Lovely, yes. In the past, I've asked dads and grandpas to help pick up chairs. Please don't, because we have a kindergarten concert tomorrow. But let's talk about dismissal. It is 6:45. If we could be out of the building after our special treats by 7:10, that helps our custodians be able to wrap things up too. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ascher. This evening we're doing things a little bit differently than we have in the past. So for those of you who have been with us, the students usually just go right off and you meet them in the cafeteria. And we're trying to work really hard to be sensitive to everyone's dietary needs. So we're going to have the third graders exit out the door. They're going to walk along the black line over here, and then as far as they need to, behind you. And they've been asked to please wait there for their families. That way you can be together with them as you walk in to enjoy our celebration, and be sure that everybody is eating things that are appropriate for them. So we did ask them to stand on the line and wait for you. You're welcome as you see them to get up and go find them, and then join us in the cafeteria for some festivities. Once again, thank you to our volunteers and for everyone who donated to our food drive. We wish you all a very, very, very happy holiday season.